Good afternoon. It is October 5th. I did not hunt this morning. We got a storm that came through right around 4 or 5 a.m. and early season stuff, at least in my experience in the past, you get those storms that come by right before daylight. It usually gets those deer bedded early, and the spot I was going was going to be a marginal with the east winds forecasted, so I figured just let it go and wait for the right wind in the right time, get caught up on some sleep, and so I was able to sleep in, which was nice. But it's about 2 o'clock now in the afternoon, and I'm getting ready to go to a different spot. It's a spot that my brother and I have both done well in. It sets up really well for the forecasted east-northeast winds for tonight, and it's a little bit of a hike, a little bit of a climb, and it's a little bit of a boat ride. So I'm going to go to a piece of public. It's actually some game lands. Most of the parking is, at top of the hill, along some roads, but there is a way to get at it from the water. So my plan is to boat in, access it from the water. A good part of the bedding for these east type winds is where deer get pushed anyway when there's pressure. So the combination of pressure from the last few days of the start of archery season and today's forecasted wind, I'm hoping that there's a few deer, at least maybe a good buck piled in there. And the hard part's the access, like I said, but once we get in there, it should be pretty good. I will see you in a bit here. I gotta hook the boat up to my truck and get ready to get rolling in. I do want you guys to know and understand that there's a lot of public out there that has more than one way to get to, and a lot of times the way that most people are thinking about is the way you probably should think about doing it. So we're gonna do that today on a piece of PA public and see what pans out. Well, I started the long climb. Probably about a third of the way up, maybe a quarter of the way up, something like that. But I'm already starting to pick up some deer tracks, fresh stuff. I'm definitely on this hillside. Lots and lots of chestnut oak and red oak in here, dropping like crazy. There are white oak up this valley further. I knew that. So hopefully they're dropping too. But I hope this is a good plan. I feel good about it still. The wind feels right. It should be coming kind of off the top of the hill and down. And as it gets darker, thermals should pull down this hill too, which should help as well. It's not that cool. It's like 73 degrees. I wish it was about 20 degrees cooler, but what's the point of wishing that? Ain't gonna change anything. Alright, let's see how I feel at the top of this hill. As long as the sign keeps looking like this, we should be money. So basically, as I talked about when I was coming in here, it's a really steep hillside. Got a couple drainages along the hillside, and there's a couple little kind of spurred off points. Alongside one of those points is one of those drainages, and it's got some pretty steep edges inside. So the deer, because of the terrain, will often bed on those points on the east type winds on this west-facing slope. When they move up off the points, they often funnel above that ditch or that drainage on the top side. The travel between that point and the top of that drainage is where I'm at, closer almost to the drainage. It's only about a 200-yard stretch, and I'm about 50 yards from the drainage head. These deer should be bedded on these points, 200 or more yards from me. And there's some good acorns dropping around me and also on the top of this hill. All the pressure coming in from the main parking areas is straight east to me, about a half a mile or so. And like I said, the east type winds we got going on today, this deer should be back on this hillside. Mm. Yes. Alright, I think I got her good. It's about a 23-yard shot. this is why, look, there's a tree right here. This arrow. Oh man, that's my broadhead. It's insert came out. Well, there it is, fellas. I can't get my arrow out because after I punched through a deer, I stuck it into a tree. So there's the brass insert. Oh, I got a brass insert out. Cool. That broadhead's gonna forever be a part of that tree. Look, everybody. Look, there she is. Bingo. Big doe. Look at that shot. Exit hole right behind the shoulder. A nice big Pennsylvania highly pressured public land doe. Awesome. All right. Here we are. Got another nice big PA doe here. Real nice sized doe. She's gonna be good eating, and looking forward to, again, feeding family and friends with this beautiful deer. Man, I hit her perfect. I love these the summer or the early fall coats. They get real heavy winter coats. But just thanks again for watching our stuff, and please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll just keep trying to do what we're doing and give you guys some info, content, good hunts, and just hopefully share our good times with you guys. See you in the woods.